Folks, I'm back with a new video. We are on the Euro USD chart now. Just a second. So without wasting time, we are on the Euro USD 45-minute chart, and we can see that there is a big fair value gap here. BCCB, which sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, and we can see that price respected that CB and is going lower, whereas on GBP USD we can see that the same CB on 45 minutes was disrespected here and was made a liquidity sweep, was disrespected or inverted, you can say that, and made a liquidity sweep by making a higher high. If I show you what is this high, 217, and this is 232, we can see that here. And if I put a vertical line here and here we can see that the same one got respected here on 45-minute chart, and now price wants to move to where? To this sell side liquidity, to this relative equal lows, and I was just waiting for a fair value gap to get inverted, and here it is. We can see that inverted fair value gap here. Here we can see that this is the inverted fair value gap here, and if price inverts this fair value gap, where will it go? It will definitely move to sell side liquidity. So my logic is simple, guys. On this 45-minute time frame, we can see that price respects a bearish fair value gap, whereas price disrespects the same fair value gap. If I put a vertical line and give it another color, red color, we can see that same candle fair value gaps are respected here. This fair value gap, same candle, is respected here, whereas this same fair value gap got disrespected and made a efficient, made a liquidity sweep here. So we can see that we can see that here. So what does this show? This shows there is an SMT here. So one respects the bearish fair value gap and another makes a liquidity sweep. So my logic is simple, guys. If GBP moves to buy, if it sweeps buy side liquidity, where will it go? It will definitely move to sell side liquidity. So from liquidity to liquidity, that is this relative equal loss. And here from this fair value gap, I'll remove this, from this fair value gap to this sell side liquidity here, that is this sell side liquidity is my target. And if I show you my positions, here we can see that I'm on $112 profit. So I was waiting for many confirmations, but if I zoom in and check every time frame alignment, wait a second, if I align every time frame, we can see that we are on the 15-minute time frame now, and I took a trades very early, so you could have waited here. Here we can see that the series of bullish displacement, that is bullish fair value gaps, getting disrespected. We can see that here. So as price has disrespected this, I don't think it would come up. Even if it comes up, there is a resistance here. We can see that there is a resistance here. So if I was a very short time scalper, I could have waited for the 15-minute Here we can see that this fair value gap got disrespected, and if disrespects this fair value gap, where will it move? It will definitely move to this sell side liquidity here. So first of all, time frame alignment, I will show you this trade once again. See guys, so first of all, respect of fair value gap on 45 minutes, whereas price made a liquidity sweep here on GBP/USD. Second of all, in 30 minutes, if I zoom in, the same fair value gap, here, we can see that here there are two here. It also got respected here on 15 minute. So this is the time frame alignment. We can see that on 15 minute, even though it did not make a liquidity sweep even about these relative equal highs, but still it's an SM300 trade, and we can see that. So this is why I took a trade. If price respects a fair value gap, bearish fair value, where will it move? It will definitely move to IRL to RL, that is from this buy side, that is from this CB, that is sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, to this sell side liquidity. And if I zoom in on 5 minute, we can see that inversion already happened here on the last bullish fair value gap. So if inversion happens, where will it move? It will definitely move. That shows that change in trend. If bullish fair value gaps are inverted, then it will definitely, this indicates that price wants to be bearish, and we can see that it will definitely move to this sell side liquidity. So thank you guys. There was no higher time frame confirmations like from 1 hour IRL to ERL or 4 hour, nothing. We can see that here. All time frames are aligning. That's what matters to me. From 45 minutes to 5 minutes, and also this 5 minutes inversion shows that price has already started to be bearish now. We'll wait and watch what happens. Even if this fair value gap is respected, we can see that there is another fair value gap here, bearish fair value gap. So from, even if this fair value gap is respected, then price will move to this fair value gap. Also we can see that here there is a what we call a breaker here, breaker plus FEG, which would be a high probability setup. From this breaker you can target this sell side liquidity. So this was the trade. Time frame alignment is as important as higher time frame narrative, guys. There was no narrative, everything was showing bullish, and you can see that I put a trade, and I will post another video after take profit. We can see that we are on $72, $83, sorry. We can see that here on the 1 hour time frame, this fair value gap got inverted. So how do you know when a fair value gap is getting inverted? So first of all, check for SMTs. Also second of all, check on lower time frames. We can see that if I waited for this 1 hour fair value gap to get inverted, then my risk to reward ratio would be very less. We can see that here I could have waited, but I checked it on the 5 minute time frame, and 15 minute, and 30 minutes, and 45 minutes. So this is what happens. We can see that here on 15 minutes it almost got inverted here, fair value gap. It's on the verge of inversion. So thank you guys, this was my trade, and I will post another video after take profit. Thank you.